Hi everyone, welcome to Module 4. This week we focus on a selection from Plato's Republic that follows shortly after last week's assigned reading. Remember that last week Socrates was arguing that philosophers are most fit to rule a city, and that a city cannot achieve its ideal, cannot be truly happy, until philosophers take up rule. In this week's reading, Socrates discusses in greater detail just what distinguishes philosophers from other people. One of his basic claims is that philosophers differ from other people insofar as they recognize that the sensible world around us, the cars we hear driving by, the croissants we smell from the bakery around the corner, all those things are not what truly is. This is not to say that the cars and croissants are fake. Socrates' point here is that they aren't what most truly exists. And this is because car sounds and croissant smells come and go, pass in and out of existence. What truly exists, though, never changes and always is. And what truly exists, according to Socrates, are the forms. Forms like car and croissant, or from the last module, forms like horse and four-legged, justice and goodness. All these forms are in what Socrates calls the intelligible world, that is, the world of thought. These forms in the intelligible world allow us to recognize things in the sensible world, the world around us. We can only recognize horses in the stable as horses, even though none of them is a perfect horse, precisely because we can apprehend the form horse. So similarly, we can only recognize just citizens in a city, even though none of us are perfectly just, precisely because we can apprehend the form just. Now philosophers understand all this, and so devote their lives to studying the forms. To explain their philosophical life in greater detail, Socrates uses some very famous imagery: the image of the sun, the image of the divided line, and the allegory of the cave. The allegory of the cave is really the heart of our reading for this module. The allegory explains philosophers and their relationship to other humans. Socrates uses the first two images to prepare us for the reading of the allegory. So in the video below, I want to work through the text explaining the image of the sun. Then in the podcast, I'll discuss the image of the divided line. This should prepare us to understand the allegory of the cave. I've included below a video that nicely depicts and explains that allegory. The video is a bit silly, but I think it'll help you visualize the conception of human nature that Socrates is getting at. Okay, good luck everyone. Please don't hesitate to contact me with questions.